Who's happy to have our home back?
Oh, I am.
Welcome back to No Sticks, No Bricks, guys. We are back in our home, finally. After, whoa, I almost hit you. After lengthy RV repairs and hotel stays and all that, we finally got our home back and we're back on the road. We went, what, 400 miles yesterday?
Yep.
Another 400 today, and then another like 250 or so the following day. And then we're meeting up with Clay and Maria from our Road Less Traveled, and Sean and Billy from Free to Roam in Shoshone, Wyoming. And that's where we're gonna go explore the Grand Tetons with our friends.
Yes. And this RV park that you picked is nice.
Yeah, we were gonna do Harvest Host just all the way there, but it is so hot right now here in Oregon.
Yeah.
We're in Ontario, Oregon right now, which is right on the border of Idaho, and it was almost 100 degrees yesterday. So we're not set up for being able to run our ACs all night when we're sleeping. And hey, we gotta have that, right, babe?
Yeah.
We ain't sleeping in 100-degree weather without AC.
No way. I'm not
We used to when we used to camp. You know, back in the day when we used to camp.
And I didn't have hot flashes? Yes.
But we don't camp anymore.
No.
Now we live.
Right.
So, we're gonna hit up a TSD fuel station today, get some gas, get some diesel. You guys know about the TSD, right? I actually talked to somebody the other day who still didn't know about it. He was driving a big diesel pusher Class A. But if you have a diesel, whether it's a motorhome or a Class C or your truck and you're pulling a fifth wheel, whatever it is, then make sure you check out Open Roads. It's a TSD fuel program, and it saves you a bunch of money at diesel pumps, specifically at truck stops across the USA. Not all truck stops, but it does have an app that has the truck stops on there. It'll tell you what the price is after discounted. And y'all, a lot of times it's almost $1 off a gallon. It's crazy. Most of the time it'll be 30, 40, 50 cents off a gallon, which when you have a 100-gallon fuel tank, that adds up pretty quick. I'll pop a link up here on the screen, and then I'll also put one down in the description of the video. So make sure you go check that out. It's 100% free. It doesn't cost you a penny. The only thing that kind of stinks is you have to link it to your checking account. You can't link it to like a credit card or something and earn miles or whatever. That's literally the only drawback. Otherwise, it's so much easier to just pull into truck stops, get fuel. You can fill right at the pump right there with your card, and you don't have to go in the store for most of them. I'd say like 95% of them. Every now and again, you might have to go inside and have them activate the pump or whatever, but we love Open Roads TSD fuel program, huh?
Yes.
It saved us a lot of money. Are you ready to hit the road?
I am. Still waking up.
Jen's still waking up, yeah. We lost an hour yesterday. We didn't realize that we were going to cross into mountain time. There's like a little section of Oregon in the far east side that is mountain time, and we're in that section right now. So yeah, we lost an hour. So right now our bodies are adjusting a little bit.
Well, we got up to alarms the last couple of days. Not this morning, but...
All right, well, time to hit the road. All right, day 2 is complete. Back to back travel days. 400 miles yesterday, 400 miles today, and we made it to Idaho. Look at the little hills. Axel, you having a good day today, buddy? But we did have an issue. Imagine that, right? We think Jen might have left the accessory mode on the Jeep. And because when we got here, the battery was dead on the Jeep. So I'm not sure. You think that would time out after a while, but I don't know. 2 days traveling. We didn't drive the Jeep at all yesterday. We just left it hooked up. Never checked it or anything. And then about halfway here today, all of a sudden we lost our brake. Said there's no power. And I was like, what the heck? Come out, check out the Jeep, and the battery's down to 4 volts. So bringing it back to life right now. It's at 12.1 right now. So hopefully it did not destroy the battery. It shouldn't. It's a lead acid battery. Should be good to go. So we'll see though. Hopefully we don't have to get a new battery. So we're just east of Swan Valley, Idaho, and wow, the temperature is really nice here. It really cooled off, but it's super hazy. I'm not sure if it's wildfires from Canada or smoke or what. I don't really smell smoke, but like if you look at all the weather apps for this location here right now, it says it's sunny out. But it's not sunny, obviously, so I don't know. I don't smell smoke, but that's what it looks like. See how hazy it is? Anyway, it's really pretty around here, that's for sure. We're pretty close to the Wyoming border. We only got about 250 miles to go tomorrow to get to our final destination, which is Shoshone, Wyoming, to meet up with Sean and Billy from Free to Roam and Clay and Maria from Our Road Less Travel. They actually are already there. They got there yesterday from Texas, and looking forward to the next 3 weeks. We're gonna have a blast. We got a lot of things planned. Should get some epic drone shots, hopefully, and exploring the Grand Tetons is gonna be amazing. And so far so good with the shower tiles. Everything's perfect. We've had absolutely no issues, nothing moved, so we are very grateful for that, and we are hoping for no more issues once we get the battery going on this Jeep here, that is. All right, it's day 3 of 3. Finally, we're here.
Final travel day.
Final travel day. Everything's been going good. We got the Jeep fixed. Not sure what happened. I don't know if we left it on accessory mode on accident, or maybe we have a new dash cam that we left plugged in. I don't know if that thing kept kicking on and off, or if the brake controller, Jennifer said every time we hit the brakes, the dash lights would come on to indicate the brakes were being used, and maybe on back-to-back travel days without starting the Jeep, it was just too much. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that. We might have to start the Jeep on multi-day trips, you know, after the first day or something. We'll see. But right now it's good to go. Got it all charged up.
Yep.
Itty bitty, are you ready? I guess so.
She's in her position.
All right, 243 miles today, and then we meet up with our friends.
Yay!
Well, we made it to Jackson, Wyoming. Look at this.
Look at this traffic.
There's the famous antler thingy.
Yep.
I've been here a few years.
I've never been here. It's cute though. Cute little town. It's busy. For a Monday, what the heck?
It's tourist town.
Continue on North Cache Street.
We made it, finally. 3 days, over 1,000 miles. We're finally back with our friends. We're finally back on the road again. We are in Shoshone, Wyoming, and we're staying at a little mom and pop park called Crossroads RV Park, which is pretty nice so far. It's pretty small, but we were able to get right next to Clay and Maria right there. We even got the clam up. Man, we haven't had the clam up since Portland, I think. It's been a minute. Sean and Billy, they're actually work camping at a state park like 2 miles down the road, but they have no hookups there, so we did not want to boondock that long because we're going to be here almost 3 weeks. Again, our black tank is only 50 gallons, and those macerator toilets, I tell you, they use a lot of water, so our black tank fills up pretty quick. They don't have a dump station or anything down there at the state park. They're kind of building it. It's like a brand new-ish state park. I think it's called Boysen State Park. It's a very south part of a reservoir, so it looks like it's going to be pretty nice in the future, but right now it's pretty bare bones, so we chose to stay here, and so far so good. Did have a couple little issues when we got here. My e-bike's rear tire was completely flat. I don't know what happened. I just put air in it, and it seems to be holding air, so I don't know. I'm going to just keep an eye on it and make sure it continues to hold air. And then this is like a wet mess. The sprinkler system's going off at around midnight last night, and they must have a problem here in this site because look at all this water. This is nothing compared to how it was. I mean, it is, you know, almost 11 hours later after the sprinkler system went off, and this whole area was just covered in water this morning. So I let the park owners know, and they're going to come check it out, see what's up. But they either got a line broke underneath or their sprinkler head's messed up or something. But this ain't going to work because Axel, he's laying over there because the bottom of his bed's all wet. This is all just mushy wet. It's always something. All right, so today is going to be projects day. Jen and Maria are going grocery shopping. So So that gives me a chance to set up our new BlueTech water softener. I mentioned this in a couple videos earlier about them reaching back out to us, and we're gonna partner with them again. And here we go. We got the water softener in the box here. This is the newest model. It actually has a smart cap on here, so you can regenerate the salt and backflush without disconnecting any lines. So that'll be pretty cool. All right, so let's get this thing out of the box and see what we got. Nice, look at that, pretty. And looks like it came with like a plastic line. I believe this is going to be used to just flush out the system. All right, so let me show you this new smart cap technology they got. It's got 3 different settings. It's got backflush, salt regeneration, and then softener. So obviously you're going to want it on softener to soften your water. And then whenever you need to actually regenerate the salt, which we'll talk about and I'll probably show you in a later video, you flip it to that one. And then when you want to backflush, obviously you flip it over to that. So there's no disconnecting any lines or anything like that. So that's pretty slick. But in order to do a salt regeneration on the old tanks, you would actually have to remove the top, pour the salt in the tank. But on this one, you can actually just remove the 3rd filter on my existing water filter system and pour the salt directly in there. And it's just table salt. That's all you got to do is put table salt in there, because this actually has like a resin bead formula chemical thing. I don't know, I'm a tire mechanic, not a chemist. But anyway, it just takes that table salt to regenerate the resin that's inside there, basically cleans it, and it allows it to do its job again, to soften. So, and you got to do that about every month or so. We'll have to do that. And then about every, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, we'll have to do a backflush on the system. And basically what that does is that just breaks up all that resin in there. You know, after time, it's gonna come out compact and kind of stick together, and you're gonna want to like break that up so it is more efficient when it comes to softening your water. So I'll show you that in a video too. That'll be down the road though, because we just got this. I haven't even hooked it up. As a matter of fact, there ain't a whole lot we have to do today, because it comes ready to go. And the only thing we really got to do is just flush it out, because it's been sitting there. And we just got to flush it with some water for like 2 to 3 minutes to prepare it, and then we hook it up. It's important to note that for most applications, you're gonna connect this beyond your water filtration system. So basically between your water filtration system and your RV, because you're gonna wanna have that water already filtered out before it goes through the water softener, because this is not gonna filter out anything. This is just going to soften the water. Now, there is a video that BlueTech has on their website about certain situations where you may actually have it on the other side, but I think that's pretty extreme, pretty rare. So for us, we're going to put it in between the RV and our BlueTech water filter system. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be a smart husband, and I'm going to go inside and make sure Jen doesn't need the water anymore before I shut it off. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't like trying to get in trouble. Excuse me, buddy. I need to get by you. You just gonna sit there? You ain't gonna make, okay, yep, I know, the grass is wet. All right, you can stay right there, I'll go around you. Okay, let's see. Oh, Jen's in the shower. Good thing I checked. Hey, babe?
Yeah?
Do you need water anymore before I shut it off to do the BlueTech?
Nope, I think I'm good.
All right, we're cleared hot. Let's go do this. I guess if I would have shut the water off mid-shower, it probably would have made for some good video as Jen was screaming at me. What I like to do is every time I shut the water off, I want to make sure that I relieve the pressure by flipping this bypass valve for a couple seconds, just to get the pressure off the system before I disconnect it. All right, so now I got the water shut off. I need the male end of this hose. I'm gonna bring it here. Hook this up. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. Now it's got to fill this tank up first before it starts shooting water out, I think. So we'll just give it a minute here. All right. Okay, so lesson number 1, got to turn the valve to soften to get the water to shoot out. So once it's filled up, it'll start shooting out. So that's what it's doing. We're gonna set a timer for 2.5 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 2.5 minutes. There we go. See you in 2.5 minutes. All right, 2.5 minutes is up. Let's turn the water off. We'll just let this thing run out for a little bit and then we'll hook it up. All right, so now we can hook this back up to the water filter system. All right, so it goes directly from the water bib to the inlet side of your water system. And you know it's the inlet because it's got little arrows right here on the actual water filter that shows the direction of travel. This is the other hose that came with this system, which I still have and I haven't used because we actually have this hose that comes out of the RV that I just hook it up to. But for the water softener, I'm gonna need this hose because this is gonna have to hook up to the water softener first. So if you don't have an extra hose, you might wanna think about purchasing one of these when you purchase the water softener just to make sure you're good to go when it gets there. I just happen to have an extra one. I like the fact that this has a nice carrying handle on it as well. So then we can just stick it over here. And then it's gonna be, so this is the inlet side here with the blue technology badge on it. And of course the female fitting here. And then, let's see if we can do this with one hand here. This thing's moving. Let's try it again. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's that one. And then this is the hose that comes out of the RV. And then that should do it. Make sure that thing's upright. Make sure this is switched to softener, which it is. And then we'll turn the water back on. And that's it, guys. Super easy setup. We'll use this for a little while. We'll let you know how it is probably next video. If we can tell a difference in the water. Should be able to not use as much soap, shampoo, laundry detergent. Hopefully no more water spots, all that kind of stuff. And then in about a month, I will show you the regeneration process with the table salt. And so Jen's gonna go buy a little stock of table salt today so we have some on hand. And then in about 2 months, 3 months or so, we'll do a back flush, and I'll show you how to do that as well. And just kind of let you know how this thing's working all along. We love our Blue Tech water filter system. It's made an amazing difference, and we're looking forward to this water softener. All right, we're doing a little Taco Tuesday evening with our friends here. Jen just sent me on a mission to get some guacamole. There they are.
Were you successful?
Sean.
Find the guacamole.
Clay.
Did you bring the sour cream back too?
Yeah.
I have sour cream already out here. Don't stir the pot.
There's the ladies. Look at this spread.
Taco Tuesday. Yep.
What?
We know
It's like a buffet. I know y'all are jealous. Oh, I gotta show you this too. Look at Sean and Billy's new puppy.
Oh, say hi, Scout.
Look at Scout. There he is. So cute. Look at him. So about what, 9 weeks old you
Yeah,
said?
10 maybe.
And it's a Boston Terrier and a
French Bulldog mix.
Frenchton. So cute. Axel's not sure what to think. We may have to ban Clay from Taco Tuesdays. What happened there, buddy?
The theory is, when we left Texas, we were at sea level, and we came up here to 9 million, and when I was shaking it, that lid went, and I didn't notice it.
He's got a little hot sauce on his taco bowl there. But I don't know, what do you guys think?
I didn't even do that.
So this is what we need to do. Down in the comments, I want you to put whether or not you think, whether or not he's crazy or not. That's what we're gonna do.
Nobody else wants that.
Nobody else can eat hot.
It's all gone.
What do you guys think? More sauce on the shirt or more sauce on the taco bowl?
Oh my god! I used that hot sauce right.
That thing exploded like a 15-year-old watching porn.
Oh my god.
Beep.